Hello there! It's been a while since I've done a video in YouTube, so let's see how this goes. So I have a new addition to my collection. It's an omnibus, and let's take a look what it is. So it's Justice League Dark Rebirth Omnibus. The main creators of this book is James Tynion IV, Ram V, and Alvaro Martinez Bueno, and Raul Fernandez. Sorry about the pronunciation, not my strongest suit. But so this is the dust jacket cover for the omnibus, and it's done by Lee Bermejo. As you can see, it's quite beautiful, and there's the main characters in this book. This team was put together by Wonder Woman. Then there's Satana Satara, Man-Bat, Detective Chimp, and also Swamp Thing. And let's take a look of the binding side. So there's the team up there, Justice League Dark Rebirth Omnibus, and then there's the main creators DC logo. And then in the back side there's pretty much the same team, the main characters, but then the backside cover is done by Greg Capullo, who did variant covers for some of the issues in this run. And then we can take a look of the dust jacket without the book. So it's looking like that in its basic form. I think that this looks really nice, this dust jacket, and I like the back or the back side of, or the side of this book, the binding side. And then let's take a look of the book itself. So this is the front cover. Also, this is also done by Capullo, one of my favorite comic artists. And as you can see, the main team is presented in all of these. And then there's the Justice League Dark. I'm liking this. I'm liking this nice font of the team, which has been written by, and then there's the Clayton Crane variant cover from the single issues. And now to the inside of the book. As we can see, it's a big book. There's the Justice League Dark Rebirth Omnibus trade dress for the opening of the book. Then there's great looking Jenny Frison art. And then there's the creators of the Justice League Dark Rebirth run. So the main creators are James Tynion and Ram V, and then there's Ron Mars, Andy Lanning, Brian Michael Bendis, Jeremy Adams. Lots of writers on this book. As you can see, there's even greater number of pencilers and inkers on this book. But the main ones are Alvaro Martinez Bueno and Raul Fernandez. And then there's colorists. Colors are done by Brad Anderson, Ramulo Fadardo Jr., etc. A lot of creators. And of course there's Hi-Fi, Alex Sinclair, creators from through and through. And as I said it, the collection cover artist is dust jacket art is done by Lee Bermejo. And then here we can see the contents of this book, which is quite extensive. There's page numbering, and then there's the stories. starting from start to finish. And there they continue. So quite a big book. And biographies are on the page 1463, so over 1,000 pages in this one, almost 1,500 pages. And then there's the introduction by James Tynion IV, and it describes the creation of the book, creation of this series, and that kind of stuff. And here you can see the first issue cover, and then there's the variant cover, which is done by Greg Capullo, introducing the main characters of the team. And here you can see the page numbering is also in the book. It goes through it. And as you can see, quite the beautiful art. Wonder Woman, Zatanna. Then there's also different characters like John Constantine. And here's the creation or the formation of the team, of course, in the first issue. And the things that led to, there's the explanation in the things that led into this. I would recommend that you should read Justice League. I think it's No Justice before this, and I don't imagine that you have to read anything else before that. Or if you don't read it, it doesn't really spoil the series for you, because it's also it explains what is happening here. But if you don't know anything about it, I would say that this Justice League Dark series begins when something went wrong, something happened with the Source Wall. But that is explained in the No Justice book, which is also available in trade paperback, or I think there might be also hardcover collection of it. But as you can see, the art is beautiful, and there's also there's always that main cover for the book, for the issues, and then there's the variant cover. And this is the issue 2, and this is the variant cover by Capullo for the issue 2, and this is the main cover for issue 2. And like in Justice League Dark, it's full of magic and that kind of monsters and themes, and that kind of heroes. So quite awesome in my opinion, but let me know what you think about it. And yeah, of course, there's also Justice League appearance like all the other heroes, and this is quite entertaining in my opinion. I think that I've also read the new 52 omnibus, but I prefer this one because somehow this is more to my liking. But let me know what you think. And as you can see, here continues the covers. This is the main cover for issue 5, and there's the Clayton Crane variant for issue 5, which is also on the backside of this book, printed on there. But yeah, this is the Justice League Dark Rebirth Omnibus, and here goes the story, but I don't want to spoil it if someone hasn't read it. And there's some nice Superman variant covers also. Have to get that because I don't have that. But yeah, and then in the back side of this book, demon. Of course, there's a demon in Justice League Dark book, but then there's the making of Justice League Dark, the Rebirth era. So here you can see all the art for the storylines, creators, and the kind of stuff, and explanations to things that are talked about in the book, and etc. And then there's also character designs and other designs pictures. But this is looking so cool that, and like in all the collected editions, there's also those awesome artworks and some kind of cover designs and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm really liking this. Let me know what you think, and yeah, just leave a comment and let me know about the book, and have you read it, what did you like it, and yeah, the kind of stuff. But some of you may ask, what does this book collect? So let's put it that way so it doesn't. So this book collects Justice League Dark issues from the Rebirth era. This collects issues Justice League Dark Volume 2, issues 1 to 29, Justice League Dark Annual number 1, Justice League Dark 2021 Annual number 1, Justice League Dark Wonder Woman The Witching Hour number 1, Aquaman Volume 8 number 66, Black Adam Endless Winter Special number 1, The Flash issues 767, 777 to 779. Also Justice League Volume 4 issues 58 and issues 72 to 74. Justice League Endless Winter issues 1 and 2. Superman Endless Winter Special number 1. Teen Titans Endless Winter Special number 1. Wonder Woman Volume 5 issues 56 and 57. Wonder Woman Justice League Dark The Witching Hour number 1 and stories from Justice League Volume 4 issues 59 and 59 to 71. Future State Justice League issues 1 and 2 and Secrets of Sinister House Volume 2 issue 1. So this is a quite extensive book, and like I said it before, it is almost 1500 pages long. This is the Justice League Dark omnibus from the Rebirth era. So let me know what you think, and yeah, hoping that this is a great way to get back doing these videos. But thank you. Bye.